Hi everyone, my name is Ruthie VanGorder and this is today's Mindful Moment. So glad that you are here today because yet again we're talking about mindfulness, and I really think this is such a critical time in our world to be really understanding what it is. First of all, it's a word that you're going to hear everywhere. It's all over the place. So I love that you're tuning in and that you're going to know what it is, because I think moving forward, mindfulness is going to be something that is very essential in our lives. And the more we can practice and cultivate a sense of natural mindfulness within our days, I think the better off we're going to be, the better prepared we're going to be for whatever comes our way. So I'm glad you're here. Let's dive in, let's unpack this, and let's learn some strategies today to help us. Sound good? Cool. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is our ability to be present in this moment right now for whatever it is and acknowledge what it is without judgment. Mindfulness is our ability to be present in this moment without rehashing the past or imagining the future, right? We tend to dwell in those two areas. Mindfulness is being present without judgment, just acknowledging what it is, right? So that we can make the best decisions, the best choices, and have the best mindset going forward. That's what mindfulness is. Think about our minds like water. When it's choppy and turbulent, it's hard to see. When it is calm, we can see clearly. That's what mindfulness is. So today we're going to talk about gratitude, which is a really important mindfulness skill that sometimes we overlook, right? There's a lot going on in our lives today, and gratitude is a really powerful way to be present in this moment and maybe cultivate a little appreciation for things that we easily overlook. So to get started, I have two quotes for you today. Two, because I liked them both, but they're both from the same guy. Zig Ziglar is a popular motivational speaker and author, and here's what he has to say about gratitude. He says this: gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Wow. Seriously, think about that for a second. He's saying that gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions, right? The more that we can express it, the more likely we will have even more to be able to express gratitude for. I don't think, in my, opinion here, but I don't think what he's saying is you're just going to be blessed abundantly with like uber success. I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying that expressing gratitude regularly just makes you better able to see things in your life to be grateful for on a more regular basis, right? Think about that. Yeah, it's very hard to do right now in all the craziness, right? But super important. So we're going to figure out how to do some of this together today. Here's the second quote. And I thought this was funny, but people often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. That's what he says. Seriously. But let's replace motivation with gratitude. People often say that gratitude doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. So here's the thing. Moving forward, today we're going to learn about gratitude, and moving forward, let's look for ways every day to cultivate gratitude. Because you're right, it's not going to last. We're going to find things to be grateful for today, and tomorrow we might forget them. Let's make it a practice. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So it's probably not a surprise to you that there's a lot of scientific research that supports having an attitude of gratitude. There are all kinds of health benefits that you can research about what happens within your body and your brain, in your mind, by regularly expressing gratitude. It has so many health benefits, from improving our sleep patterns to improving our overall health, including blood pressure, just effects of anxiety and stress on our lives, right? It also has been, it improves our ability to be able to truly savor and enjoy good experiences in our lives. It helps us to be able to have more happiness and positive emotions in our lives. It helps us to improve relationships in our lives, deal with adversity better, and just build stronger relationships, right? These are many of the documented benefits of having gratitude in our lives, right? What is gratitude? It is simply our ability to recognize and appreciate the little things in our lives. That's it. That's what gratitude is. Our ability to recognize and appreciate the little things in our lives. That is what gratitude is. So developing a gratitude mindset despite our current situations is really the key to unlocking those benefits. That's really the key. So here we go. Go ahead and get comfortable. Settle into wherever that you are. Have a nice relaxed posture. Let those shoulders just kind of sink down, right? And you can keep your eyes open or closed, your choice, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And as you settle in, just notice your breath. Just notice what it's doing. Just notice its natural rhythm, its natural pattern, and just notice it. Noticing your breath is the first, I think, and most important mindfulness strategy. Just notice your breath. Just breathe. Now today, we're going to link our breath to a simple movement that you can do right in your chair while you're seated at your desk, seated at the computer, whatever, wherever that you are. Okay, so what I want you to do is on the inhale, I want you to think lift. I want you to imagine that there's a string from the back of your head just pulling you towards the ceiling as you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your ear to your shoulder. Feel a nice, gentle, soft stretch in the side of your neck. Inhale back to center. Remember that lift, right? And as you exhale, we're going to bring our other ear to our other shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, ear to shoulder, continuing that lift. Inhale back to center. And exhale, ear to shoulder. Now, inhale back to center. We're going to kick it up a notch. And this time, we're going to add a gentle seated twist. So continue that lift, imagining that string just pulling you up. And before we twist, make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground, that your knees are over your ankles, right? That your shoulders are over your hips, so you're nice and stacked, that your head is over your shoulders. And inhale, again, thinking lift, planting those feet firmly on the floor, knees stacked over ankles, shoulders over hips. Inhale, thinking up. And as you exhale, continue to lift and twist in one direction. You can even link your arm around the chair. Continuing that lift and exhale as you twist. Inhale back to center. Lift, lift. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Twists should be nice and gentle, nothing forced. And then inhaling back to center. Nice job, nice job. As you settle into more stillness, just notice your body. Maybe from just those few gentle stretches, maybe you notice a change in your breath pattern. Maybe you don't, but maybe you do. Maybe you notice that you've relaxed just a little bit. Maybe you've worked out a couple of kinks. Just observe. And now, here's the gratitude part. As you continue to settle in and just noticing your breath, I want you to reflect on something that's going well in your life. something that's going well, something that you appreciate or that you feel grateful for. Just let that come to your mind. See what comes to mind. You may have a few things that come to mind, which is great, but today we're just going to focus on one. So I want you just to think about that one thing that's going well in your life, something that you appreciate, something that you're grateful for. Just think about it and continue to breathe. As you bring this thing, person, or part of your life to mind, how do you feel? Notice if a sense of gratitude is present. Notice if you even know what that is. What does it feel like in your body? Think about that person, that thing, or that part of your life that you are grateful for. When you think about that, what do you feel? Do you feel a warmth in your heart or your chest area? Do you feel a spaciousness? Do you feel a smile? Do you feel a lightness? How do you feel? You may want to use words to describe it in your mind, or maybe just enjoy that emotion. Just observe. Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel expanded? What do you feel? And let these feelings really be there and let them grow. If you can't think of anything today to be grateful for, that's okay. Just continuing to try to search in your mind for something. Remembering that gratitude is our ability to recognize and appreciate the little things. As you imagine, sense, or feel whatever, remember how this feels. Continue to breathe in and imagining something that you're grateful for. As you inhale this time, I want you to remember that lift. Inhale and lift. And as you exhale, imagine that you're sinking down. As we inhale, we're going to link our gratitude with our inhale and exhale. So as you inhale, I want you to say in your mind, I am grateful for. And as you exhale, I want you to say it in your mind, what you're grateful for. If you can formulate words. If not, just continue this in and out breath pattern. So on the inhale, I am thankful for. And as you exhale, name it. What are you grateful for? Inhale. One more time. I am grateful for. And exhale, giving it a name or not. So as we wrap up today, let's just review what we've done. We have talked about gratitude. We've defined it. We've reviewed 2 simple stretches, always with that lift, right? And then just working the kinks out maybe in our neck. We've added a twist. We move on the exhale, right? And then what we did is we thought in our mind, imagined one thing that we're grateful for. One thing. And then what we did beyond that is we really experienced it. What did it feel like? What did it feel like in your body? And we just spent some time thinking about that with our breath, linking that with our breath. And then finally, we inhaled saying, I am grateful for, and we exhaled giving it a name, right? So there was a lot going on today. But the point was to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Not just to say, I'm thankful for the food that I have to eat and move along, right? But what does it feel like in your heart to be grateful? That's the practice. That's the mindfulness practice of gratitude. And just like Zig Ziglar had said in his quote, we have to bathe daily, right? We can't just do it once. We can't just do this once. Stop during the day. think about something that you're grateful for and really think about it. What does it feel like in your heart, in your body, in your chest, in your head, in your face? What does it feel like? Right? So remembering to link that breath with our thoughts and with some movement is a pretty powerful mindfulness practice. So remembering today's quote, there were two. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Right? Pretty powerful quote. So thank you for joining me today. May you be well, may you be mindful, and may you find lots of opportunities to practice gratitude today. See you next time.